Ladakh is everyone's dream destination and every bikers want to get there, but the most important thing that they ignore is about the tire. Yes, you should opt for a tubeless tire and also a puncture kit so that anywhere if you are stuck you can get it repaired all by yourself and you can get started. So in this video I will be sharing more tips and tricks about how to travel to your Ladakh and how to prepare your bike especially for Ladakh, and I will be sharing all my information and my experience that I have gathered while I was traveling to Ladakh. So I'm Neeraj Kashyap and welcome to Thrillious, and let's get started with this video. So the first thing is the type of bike. Yes, the type of bike really matters because there are two types of bike, and the first is the rented and the other is your own bike. So if you are taking your own bike, definitely you will be in a relaxed mind because you exactly know how your bike performs, what are the things that are needs to be repaired, and what things are there that needs to be changed before going to Ladakh. And also while preparing your bike, the main important thing is if you know your bike, you are really comfortable on your bike and know all the ergonomics and how the bike works. So basically that is the best part, but not everyone can bring their bike to Ladakh because most of the people traveling from India and some abroad from India don't have the facility to bring their bike, and it's really costlier than renting one. So if you are renting a bike, you should definitely go for a full checkup of the body and of the engine. You should also check the braking shoes, yeah, the shoes that applies the brake, the cables for the braking wire and the clutch, and also some other essentials that are depending on every bike. So these are the few things that you should always go for the first check before choosing or renting any bike. Second is the age of the bike. Oh, does the age matters? Yes, the age totally matters, is because the more the age, the more the bike has been ridden and the more wear and tears the bike will have. Yes, if you are going to take a bike, do check out its odometer, because how much kilometer it has been ridden and how old is the bike. If the bike is more than 3 years old, don't go for it, because you will be paying money to rent a bike, and definitely there are lots of shops, there are lots of dealers, those who provide bikes for rent. So definitely you will get some best and great deal for any new bike or someone who is just a few months older. So don't go for bikes that those are older than 3 years, because those have been traveled several times to Ladakh, and Ladakh is not a place that any bike can travel easily and just like they can do multiple trips without getting repaired. Every bike while traveling to Ladakh and while returning from it goes from completely harshness. The terrain is not favorable for the bike, neither for the person. So the bike needs to get special treatment, like the change of engine oil, change of braking shoes, cables, checkup, and everything needs to be done. So but in the peak seasons, the tourism seasons, not everyone is going to do that, because that's the time when these bike dealers and the renters are going to make money. So definitely it's all up to you, because you will be riding the bike and you will be paying the rent based on per day basis. So it's all up to you to do the check, and I have also created a checklist that you can download for completely for free. The link for the checklist has been given in the description below. Just go there, you will find it on my website. Just fill in your email and the checklist will be delivered to your email. Go through the checklist and that will definitely save your time. So the third is the power of the bike. Yeah, power. Oh my god, I just love the power. So the power plays a great role depending how you are going to travel, what you are taking with you. So if you are riding you are a solo rider, you are riding alone, then definitely 400cc is just enough for you, because you will be carrying your luggage like the clothes, first aids, foods. If you have a camera, then you are also going to take some of the essential needs for the cameras, like the chargers, the tripods, the camera itself, and many other things. So all these things when brought together are weighted. Okay, so what I mean is that means the bike, it needs to pull its own weight plus your weight and plus the luggages that you bring. So definitely a powerful bike is really helpful if you got one. And if you have someone who is riding on your back, means a pillion rider, then definitely go for some any bike that is more than 450 or like near about 500cc. There are good bikes like Royal Enfield Thunderbird, and there are other also bikes like the Bullet, which is like 500 cc, and that will be really like peace of mind for you, because the bike can easily pull you on that hilly areas. The brakings are good, the throttle and the thrust is good, so you can really enjoy the ride rather than worrying that the next hill is your bike is going to climb or not on that hill, or the pillion rider needs to push that bike. So that will be really shameful and really tiring to push that bike on that hilly area. So for if you are a single rider, go for a 400 cc. If you have a pillion rider, means you are riding duos, then definitely go for more than 500 cc. 500 cc is enough, but I would definitely go above 500 cc if you have the budget and the capacity, but don't go below 400 cc if you are a duo rider. So number 4, the heating up of engine. Yes, this is a serious issue, because Ladakh is based on the hills. It's mountains. Basically, the Himalayas. It's the mountains. It's in the half of the part is in the Ladakh and other is in the Jammu and Kashmir. So the thing is that you need to cross several mountains just to reach to the point where you want to go. But the thing is, the journey itself is beautiful. The hills, the trains, the rivers are really great breathtaking moments for you. But there also comes a role where you have to just go around and round, up and down. Yes, literally, if you are traveling to hilly area, you know that you need to travel up and down, round and round. But round and round is not a problem. It's just for the brakes you need to worry about. But when you are going up, especially, it has a great pressure on your engine. So if you are a single traveler, single rider, and you are choosing any bike, I would definitely suggest you to go for at least a bike which has a radiator. Even if the radiator is like air cooled, you don't need to worry, at least it has a radiator. But there are some bikes who doesn't even have a radiator or doesn't have anything, and it's the engine gets completely cooled from air. So definitely don't go for that, because I will not never suggest doing that, especially in Ladakh, because there are like hundreds and hundreds of kilometers where you will not even find even a single shop. Just imagine hundreds and hundreds of kilometers where you will not even find a single shop, and if it turns out to be night, the temperature falls really low and you can feel really cold. So that will be not a good thing that can happen. So that is not something that you would expect, and that will be really bad for you. So definitely go for any bike, check for it whether it has a radiator or not. There are some modern bikes like Bajaj Dominar and KTM Adventure that has got a radiator with air cooled and oil cooled, means the radiator has fans on it, and the engines are cooled like using the radiator oil cooled. So those are really bikes that perform really well. You can also get Bajaj Dominar on rental. There are few shops that keeps, because now Bajaj Dominar is getting really popular, and it's one of the top adventure touring bikes in India, and also the KTM Adventure. But you will not get KTM Adventure for rented, because that's a really premium bike. It falls in the range. But there are other bikes like also Royal Enfield Thunderbird, Royal Enfield Himalayan. Those also has got the radiators. Those are oil cooled. So definitely all those bikes will be really like you will have a peace of mind while traveling. You don't need to worry about the engine heating. I have chosen myself as the Himalayan while I was traveling, and I never faced any issue about heating. But I have seen people, that's why I am making this point, because I have seen people that the engines are getting hot. They have to wait for a few kilometers, like after riding for 60 to 70 kilometers, they have to wait to just the engine to cool down. But in my case, we were just riding and just waiting for 5 to 10 minutes just for a normal tea break, or just for a normal photography sessions. That's for what we were making a stop. But we never stopped just because we need to cool down our engines. So the number 6 is the tube. Yes, tube and the tires, guys. Every bike has a tube and tire. That's a normal question that I am saying. But wait, the tube and tire is one of the most important thing, because you don't want a flat tire and end up waiting for someone just to repair that puncture. So definitely I will suggest, from my personal view, is that go for the tubeless tire. The tire should be new, or at least the tread should be there, because you need the grip of the tire to hold on the tarmac, and the tire should be tubeless. So if anything goes wrong, or like you got a leak or you got a flat tire, in India we call it leak, and the others call it a flat tire, flat wheel. So if you got any of this like leak, flat tire, flat wheel, then definitely a puncture kit will help you to repair it on there, and just fill in the air and continue your riding. If you want to know where you purchase the puncture kit, yeah, better words, if you know where to purchase the puncture kit, then I have given that link in the description below, that you can get in a great price. And the puncture kit I have used personally myself. You get almost all the tools required to make the puncture, so you don't need to buy everything separately, and it comes really cheap. It's available on Amazon. The links are given in the description below, and also on my website. And also you can go for the checklist that I have also mentioned earlier in this video. Go download the checklist, that will really help you. So number 6, servicing of the bike. Yeah, if you are taking your own bike, then get it to the specialist, get it completely serviced, change the engine oil, change the chain if possible. If you have used your bike a lot, then change the chains, change the braking cables, change the clutch cable, change the if you also try to change for the headlights and all, and and the most important thing is that change the battery. Yes guys, change the battery, at least keep a one, because Ladakh gets really cold, and the area is not really favorable for anyone. There are only few stops where you can get help, but definitely not an help for getting a battery for your bike, or getting a chain sprocket or anything else. So you should get a complete service of your bike. Plus you should change the braking shoes, the chains, the like the clutch cables, brake cables, almost everything that can wear and tear. Also, if you are not going to change the chain, if you already have a good chain, then don't forget to lubricate the chain, because and also take a lubricant spray along with you, because the area is really dusty, and and all the dust are going to accumulate on your chain, so it's not good for the chain. So to maintain the health of the chain, you need to lubricate it regularly, and for that you should also take the lubricant. The links are given in the description below to purchase it online. So moving on to our 8, that is the luggage and the panniers for your bike. So the luggage and panniers for your bike is really up to you, how you are going to travel, what are the luggages that you are going to take along with you, who is going to travel with you. So that all thing depends on you. If you're going to rent any bike from Royal Enfield, from Manali or anywhere else, they have the option to allow you and give you the panniers. Almost most of the bike have panniers, but many people don't like to use panniers, because that adds extra weight plus the width of the bike. So if you are riding it, you need to be really careful about the width of the bike, which has now been increased. And most people, they forget that the width has been increased, and they take it from rough areas where on some narrow roads where they are like, where they don't think about the width at the back, and they crashes their bike. So definitely the panniers and the luggage carriers are really helpful, depending how much luggages you are carrying. So if you are just carrying a normal bag of clothes and medicines, just you can tie it on the back of your bike using bungee ropes and other cords. But if you are taking a lot of luggages like jerry cans for petrols, you are taking several luggages for you and your partner, then definitely get a proper luggage carrier that you can get easily from any bike rental shop. Get it mounted, check it well, the nuts and the screws are well mounted or not. Take extra few screws, and then start your ride, because luggage and panniers, most people think that, oh, it's okay, we will just manage, but the road will never allow you to manage. So definitely go for the panniers if you are taking a lot of luggages, and if you're riding duo, so that will really help you on in the journey. Because not only the luggage and panniers help you to carry weight, but it also adds a extra bit of security while you make a fall, because the luggage and the panniers on the back of the bike, since it increases the width, which also increases the chance of get accidents. But also if you fall, that acts as a leg guard. So definitely I don't like really say you will have a fall, but if you have a fall, at least your legs will not get crushed under the bike of its weight, because you got panniers and the leg guards. So the panniers and the luggage carriers will really help you in two ways. First is just carrying the luggages, and second thing is that saving you getting crushed under the weight of your own bike if in chance you get in an accident and the bike falls on you. Okay, so that's it for this, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to download that checklist, because I have updated the checklist several times, and that includes lots more information that I have not shared in this video. So I hope you will visit that link given in the description below and download that checklist. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that maybe here or here somewhere thumbs up button, and that red color subscribe button. Don't allow YouTube to keep it red. Hit that subscribe button and turn it to any other color, but don't keep it red. So subscribe to this channel, and if you have got any queries, you can contact me in my social media. Also, you can comment down below in this video, and if you're watching this on my blog, then you know where to comment and you have to contact me. So that's it, guys, for this video. I will meet you guys in my next video. Till then, keep traveling, keep enjoying. This is Thrillious.